Okay, let's have a look. Okay, perfect. At least I think. Yep, we're good. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so some more VGC, but we're going to do something a little bit different today as well. And that is going to be a special challenge I've got. It's maybe a little bit masochistic, but we'll see. Might be a bad idea. From at least from my perspective, might be a bad idea. At least from a viewer perspective, hopefully should be somewhat entertaining. But we'll get to that. We'll jump in, have a couple of games, and then once we get to our first loss, we'll jump over to the challenge. So I'm actually going to play the team that I played last stream, but we're going to go with the second Gardevoir set that I've got, which has a Trick Room and Imprison. But the reason I'm bringing it actually isn't for the Imprison. I don't think we're going to face many Trick Room teams today, if the meta keeps changing as quickly as it does. It seems to be like every other day you'll get Trick Room or you get Fast Mode. And I think today's going to be a Fast Mode one. But yeah, not running it for the Imprison, actually running it for the Trick Room, because it will give us an option. I say that, we're facing a Trick Room team, so maybe it is Trick Room day. Okay, so what do I do against this? I do have a strategy. I say I have a strategy. It's easier said than done. Actually, no. I've got Gardevoir, so I can lead that and go for an Imprison. But I've got a few things I can do. Obviously, you never know. Some things might work, some things may not. These teams are so tricky. It may even be weakness policy, Armor Rouge. But it's a matchup King Gambit can help with. So I'm inclined to bring it. Scizor does get Tailwind, so something I do need to be aware of as well. Great Tusk is such a do or die mon as well. I can bring Great Tusk if I don't Terrast. Yeah, if I do Terrastalize it, get rid of the Fighting type. Or it's going to be Annihilate, one or the other. What should it be? I think Great Tusk. Yeah, we'll try out Great Tusk. So yeah, a few things we could do here, but we're going to go with this second Gardevoir set, see if that can stop the Trick Room. If they lead the Indeedee, Armor Rouge, we've got the Imprison Sludge Wave play. So it's Scizor, Mimikyu. That's fine. We've got a Sash on Gardevoir anyway. You've got to expect a potential Terastallization from the Scizor in front of the Fire type. So we're going to do it. We're going to go for the Imprison. And we're not going to Terrastalize. We'll just go straight for that wave. So no, we do see a Protect. Okay, great. So we hit the Mimikyu, break the Disguise. There's Imprison. I'm inclined to believe they're going for a Trick Room. which they are. Perfect, perfect. And the great thing about this Imprison set is we have Imprisoned Protect as well, so they can't protect from now on. I mean, the Armor Rouge switch is fairly obvious, but I'm not going to not go for the Heat Wave here, because I want to keep that Scizor threatened as well. No switch, wow. So they're trying to double the Gardevoir. Shadow Sneak, Bullet Punch. Yeah, there we go. And we don't miss. Nice. That's a sash. That doesn't. There's no way you're trading that to live the Heat Wave. Now from here. It's a bit obvious. It's a bit obvious. But how about Psychic Thrust? No, Fairy Chastisation. Obviously, I lose the Imprison. I lose the lock if I do this, but I think it's the right play. So we're going to do that, and we'll just go for the Heat Wave again. So no Shadow Sneak, unless they're the same speed and they're speed tying. Yes, no Shadow Sneak. So Scizor gone. Thank you with the light screen. Okay, wasn't expecting that. So now Scizor's gone, I'm free to just go for Sludge Waves. And Flutter Mane, that's exactly what I want to see. Okay. We'll just straight Iron Head. I'm not going to Sucker Punch in case they do have the Indeedee and they try and switch that in. Yeah, Iron Head's Sludge Wave. I'm actually faster, which is nice. Power Gem. Okay. Haven't seen Power Gem on Flutter Mane before. And this should be, well, it's looking to be a 4-0. And that Gardevoir Trick Room Imprison coming in. First game. Straight away. What they got in the back? That's Torkoal. Okay. No need to terrestrialize. Yeah, no need. And a forfeit. There we go. What a good start. What a good start. For once, the way the last stream started, we got crit. Turn 1 of game 1 on Murkrow. Game 2, we got crit. Turn 1. So this is a refreshing change for this stream. GG to my opponent. Okay, let's jump into our next one. Maybe this is the day of Trick Room, I hope so. So positive record for now. They've got the Indeedee Male, which does get Trick Room. Does Iron Valiant get Trick Room? I can't quite remember. This is a team with all kinds of modes going on though. Hydreigon gets Tailwind, of course. I'm kind of thinking Murkrow, King Gambit. I'm off Great Tusk. Gardevoir looks okay here, but you got to expect either of those dragons to terrestrialize the Steel type. Probably I'm Valiant Steel type as well. Could be risky not bringing the Gardevoir. We're not going to bring Great Tusk. We're going to bring Gardevoir. Because I'm thinking, even if they do terrestrialize the Steel type, and I'm not outputting much damage, I can still imprison and shut down Protect, and just try to blow through. That's indeedy Iron Valiant. Huh. It's a bit of an awkward lead. I'm convinced one of these has Trick Room. And this might be the day we actually just straight terrestrialize King Gambit on turn 1. Yeah, I think we will. We're going to attack with Murkrow as well. It's fighting Fairy, so that's going to take no damage from foul play, so might as well double. So we'll terrestrialize, go for the Cowtail Cleave. See how this goes. So we do see a terrestrialization. Thanks buddy. It's certainly got some things it can do. Let's put it that way. So we see the fire terrestrialization, which leads me to believe they're going after the King Gambit, right? Potentially. I'm thinking they could just smack us with a fighting move anyway, so maybe not. We'll see. This could be a make or break turn 1. Close combat, so I'm glad we terrestrialized. Can we get rid of this indeedy? Dazzling Gleam, okay. Oh yeah, we do. Murkrow gets the job done there. So I think they've gone fire obviously to stop the super effective Iron Head, but we didn't do that. We doubled the indeedy. Look at that! Wow. What a turn 1. Was not expecting that. Was expecting that to go many different ways, but not a double KO. Okay. Can't get ahead of ourselves though. Of course, anything can happen. Goldengo. And that's Hydreigon. So I've got a pretty easy play here, and that's just a straight Tailwind. And another Cleave into Goldengo. Yeah. Yeah, because it might be Specs. They've not protected it, so it potentially is. And looking good, because I'm glad I brought the Gardevoir. So we just get the KO. I'm glad I did bring the Gardevoir in the back to help deal with the Hydreigon. But we probably won't even need it. Yeah, they just match Tailwind. Is it worth me? Not particularly, no. We'll just go for damage, as we can. And an Iron Head, but this one should be sewn up. There we go. 2 for 2. What a contrast to the previous stream, and I think the one before that as well. I'm getting the hang of it now. I'm definitely getting my footing in season 2. Bit tough in the beginning. It's been one of those. I've never played in a format quite like this, to be honest. I've played VGC for. This will be my 10th year playing, but I've never played a format like this, where it's so clear that there are a select few things that are very strong, and you can't really deviate from them. I mean, the only other one would be like 2016 with Big Six, but even then you had some variants. But I feel like this is really quite restrictive. Pokemon like Iron Hands are just ridiculous with the stat distribution they have. Especially with an Assault Vest. The fact that can tank physical hits so well already, and then you give it an Assault Vest, it just tanks special hits as well. Has Drain Punch. It makes not using Iron Hands pretty difficult, I think, considering it also has Fake Out. But yeah, I digress. So this isn't a Trick Room team. This is Tailwind and try to win from there. So naturally we're going Tailwind as well. Could be a surprise Trick Room on that Flutter Mane. But if that's the case, so be it. That Dragonite, I do kind of feel obligated to bring Annihilate to this game. Just to bring an immunity to extreme speed. Which is obviously what my opponent's got going on, because they've got Flutter Mane there to hit Ghost type super effective. They've got King Gambit to hit the Ghost type super effective damage as well. So I think that's a core part of their strategy. What do I want to lead next to Murkrow though? I think Annihilate, Iron Moth, and King Gambit. We'll go King Gambit. We've got the Sucker Punch pressure. Yeah, I think King Gambit's the right call here. And we've got that fight, the normal resist in King Gambit. That's Talonflame Dragonite. Yeah, that Steel typing's also going to help against the extreme speed. Oh, it's a bit of a rough one. I mean, I feel like they do definitely want to match Tailwind turn 1. But if they don't, and they just go straight for the Brave Bird into Annihilate, that wouldn't be ideal. We're just going to go for the final Gambit though. I feel like they need to match the Tailwind. If they Brave Bird, then they can't match it. Or they're expecting this to just straight knock out Murkrow, which maybe it will. That's Flying type, that's not normal, okay. Okay, so they go for the Tailwind. We match it. And goodbye, Dragonite. Awesome, so we got rid of their Terastallization immediately. At the cost of giving up a Pokemon, but that's a trade I'm quite happy with. Yeah, I mean, if they'd have Brave Birded Annihilate there, that wouldn't have been the end of the world. Because they lose the Galwing's Tailwind on the following turn since they take damage. So I'd have a slight... I'd have a one-turn advantage to just get as much damage off as I could. I think we bring in Iron Moth now, right? We just bring in Iron Moth and go from there. Get Sunny Day up. I recognise the name, but I can't remember. It's Flutter Mane. Everyone's favourite mumble rapper. Okay, so no booster energy on Fluttermane. Which leads me to believe potential Sash. It's probably not worth me even going for the Sunny Day at this point. We're not terastallizing. That's for sure. What is my Murkrow's terastallization type? Dark. That doesn't really help either. I mean, it actually kind of does. I get a bit of extra damage down. Because at this point, I think I want to keep my Pokemon at the as the types they are. So we might lose it here. Oh, okay. No, we don't. Whew. That was a lot of damage. Is that a Life Orb? That's got to be a Life Orb. It's not even. That's not a Life Orb. Is that Choice Specs? What is that? Okay, so from here, we're going to find out what it is. This is going to be an interesting end game, that's for sure. It's been an interesting turn. What goes down now? Quick Guard, nice. Okay, we're going to lose then, because we need to get damage down that turn. That's definitely Specs, 100%. Because Murkrow survives the Dazzling Gleam from full health. As long as it's not boosted. I'm going to Sucker Punch again, just in case they try to get clever. No, they go straight for it. Oh, GG. So while that's going on, I'm going to try and add an overlay. Okay. Not the most attractive font we've got going on. Maybe I'll change that at some point. But for now, let's jump over to our challenge team. So I've not put it in the battle box, so I'll quickly do that now. So what we're going to do is I'm going to play just regular games like I've just done. And then once I get a loss, I'm going to switch team. I'm going to switch over to a specific team. And it looks like this. It looks like this. Okay. Let's change that item. Who's holding my weakness policy? Roaring Moon. I've got more than one though. Colossal has the other one. Since I'm using Roaring Moon at the moment. No, Colossal's not holding it. Armor Rouge. Okay. thanks, Nontaro. I've not had any games with it yet. We'll see how we get on with it. I know that Drowsy's not an elephant, but it's got like a little elephant's nose, right? Little trunk. It's a tapir. I know it's a tapir, which is a completely different animal. But the only other choice was Copperage's Prevolution, which I wouldn't be able to win with, I don't think. I need something like Drowsy to give me some ability in terms of speed control at the very least. So what we'll do is play with my regular team. Once we get a loss like I just did, we'll switch to this team and have one game. And we'll see how long it takes us to actually get a win with this team. We've got double weakness policy going on, which is not going to fly. Let me think. You don't have the policy anymore. Clear amulet. Let's have a look. So Iron Treads, you should have the clear amulet. And Donphan should have something else. But what is the question? Expert belt, I guess. That's if I have one. Okay, good, I do. That's fine. We'll take the expert belt. Okay, so this is the team. So basically the idea is we're probably going to be using Drowsy quite a lot because we're going to need that Trick Room more often than not, since they're pretty slow Pokemon outside of Iron Treads. Very slow Pokemon, in fact, when you look at Copperaja and Fanpy and Donphan, they're all pretty slow. Great Tusk is the same one from the team I was just playing, so we know what that does. Although it's got the weakness policy now. And Fanpy, so we've got Focus Sash with the brilliant ability Pick Up, because it's that or Sandveil. Could make the argument I should go Sandveil, right, just in case I face a Sand team, but I haven't done that. So yeah, Focus Sash so that we can endeavour some stuff, and then pick them off with the Ice Shard. Donphan's doing the same kind of thing, except he's packing a bit more of a punch with high horsepower as well. And why is it max speed? Not max speed. Why is it brave with no speed investment at 31 speed IVs? Shouldn't matter too much, as long as those are nice and slow. Okay, that's good. The ones that need to be slow are slow. That's the most important thing. So we've got a few things going on with this team. Yeah, sure. I don't have a code up yet, but I'll be definitely sharing it with you. It's probably not going to be very good, right? I mean, it's so difficult playing, but we'll see. That's the idea, yeah. Ice Shard weakness policy as well. I was looking at what I could do between the Pokemon. Obviously very limited in what I could do, but that's one thing, is the Ice Shard and weakness policy. So it should be fun, nonetheless. What have I done with my team? Oh, I still haven't... Oh, I didn't give it the amulet, did I? Edit team. Yeah, I expect to lose a lot with this team, but it's going to be part of the fun of trying to figure out how we can get the wins. I think I'm really going to have to make some real predictions when it comes to trying to endeavour stuff with Fanpy, especially. I'll have to... It'll be turn 1 stuff, right? Turn 1, I'll have to predict them going into the Phanpy, but not knocking it out. Getting the Endeavour, and then try and get the Ice Shard. Okay, here we go. So, Elephant Percent, we're kicking off. Anis. Perish Song. Okay. Yes, I am. Yeah, I'm still here. Also, a good reason why I've got the Elephant team as well. Might just get destroyed. We're not prepared for this. We're really not prepared for this. Then again, we're not prepared for much, are we? I've got an Elephant team. I expect them to lead probably Gothitelle, Screamtail. I can't lead Drowsy because they'll just taunt me and I'm stuck. We're going to go Iron Treads. We're going to go... We're going to go Phanpy Iron Treads. No, we're not. We're going to go Phanpy Donphan. Phanpy Donphan. We're going Iron Treads Donphan. Phanpy Great Tusk. So we'll see how this goes. So the idea is to probably Terror the Iron Treads because we're Bug Terror. And it'd be nice to be able to catch the Gothitelle out. Iron Hands, Screamtail. Okay. Could have led Drowsy, but I was never going to go into this. Interesting they've brought the Iron Hands, since we're so ground heavy. And we know it's going to be a Perish Song, right? I think there's no reason not to go for the Terastallization here to get rid of our weakness. Although, to be fair, they do want to fake out both of their Pokemon. Let's see how this goes. Not often you see the Bug Terror type. Protect, okay. This should be fine then. This should be fine. Protect Fake Out, the old classic. Yeah, that's it. Oh, look at the damage. Look at the damage. Perfect. Okay. So, just do the same thing. I don't see why not. So there's the Perish Song. We're staring down a double KO here though. There's no way they're knocking out either of our Pokemon. Wow. Screamtail takes that hit really well. And that's Iron Hands gone. So now is going to be the Gothitelle coming in, but we're threatening it with a potential Terra boosted Mega Horn as well. Yeah, there we go. So we'll just go straight for the Mega Horn. And we'll high horsepower into Screamtail. So just to protect. Is it a protect Fake Out? It is. Wow, that's very surprising. Yeah, we totally ignored the Bug Hat. And we get the KO. And can you believe it? I might get the win in the very first game, which I did not anticipate. What they got in the back? Murkrow, that's not the Pokemon that you want in the back. Murkrow's not the Pokemon that's gonna pull back a 2 Pokemon deficit for you. Okay, just straight Iron Head. Wonder how much this would do. The elephants, they're doing it. Too good. And what's really funny is that if I didn't have Drowsy on the team and I had the Cuffant, it wouldn't make a difference. So technically I could have won using all 6 elephants. Although we haven't won yet, so I can't see myself losing from here, right? Scream Tail's on a timer, they can't switch. All I have to do is knock out the Murkrow. Sable. That's fine, I'm going for the Iron Head anyway. Still not even enough. Of course, yeah, it's not super effective anymore. Okay. And you know what? I'm not giving them... I'm not giving them my Pokemon. I refuse. They want to bring Perish. They can do it. Yeah, Terrabug. Terrabug's doing it. How's it going, Gun? Thanks for coming along, you guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, I should win from here, right? There's no way I'm gonna lose. So Scream Tail's gone. I'm going to protect. I think they might just... Yeah, they did forfeit. Was hoping to get some Fanpy action. But there we go. I got the win. Challenge complete. It only took 1 game. GG. 1-0. Honestly, quite disappointed because I thought that this would take a little bit longer to do. But, of course, I'll be playing the team some more, though. Why not? Let's just go straight in. Game number 2. Would like to get all of the Pokemon featured as well. Like the Drowsy and the Copperaja. Okay. Now this is a bit more like it. So this is the kind of team that I 100% need to be making reads on. Shockingly, I don't actually have an answer to Amoonguss in Trick Room. Which I probably should, since Trick Room is pretty important for me. It's crazy. We're going to go Fanpy Drowsy in the lead. I trust them. I trust them, Gun. 100%. So yeah, we're definitely going to bring Drowsy. We're going to bring Fanpy as well. Or are we? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we'll bring Donphan. Yeah, maybe we bring Donphan instead of Fanpy here. And I kind of have to commit to the Trick Room, right? We'll go Copperaja, Great Tusk. We'll see how that goes. This is going to be really tough. So almost led the Fan Peak, but I think it's important that I lead my Endeavour Ice Shard strategy. So either Fan P or Donphan. Fan P's got the lowered speed, so if I did get Trick Room up, and they did knock me down to Sash, I'd be able to Endeavour them in Trick Room a bit easier. This was not the lead I was expecting. I thought we'd see Goldengo next to Talonflame. Okay, yeah, I should have led Fan P actually. With the lowered defences, they would take me down to Sash. Do they Tailwind or do they just go in? Yeah, this is a bit awkward actually. Maybe I do need to just go straight for the Trick Room. We'll go for the Endeavour as well. So they do. They go straight for the Tailwind. Perfect. I almost gave them a bit too much respect there. Oh, this is excellent. Yeah, if that had been Fan P, they might not have attacked into the Fan P, to be fair. But if that had been Fan P, that would take us down to the Sash. Okay. I'm not outputting a ton of pressure right now. Kind of need Drowsy off the field. I need one of my Pokemon off the field. We'll high horsepower into the Great Tusk. Hopefully they'll knock out Donphan, and then I can get Great Tusk in. Okay, good. That's not going to knock us out though. Will-O-Wisp. That's unfortunate. Oh, is that gonna knock us out? That should do. Oh, one HP. Oh no. Not ideal. Do you think Drowsy gets the KO? I don't think it does somehow. We'll double the Great Tusk. Oh, it might do actually. With if we go for the if we get the Ice Shard. Oh, they're switching. Okay. Into Amoonguss. Oh no. Oh no, I do have an answer to Amoonguss. I do. What am I talking about? Look at the bulk on Drowsy. It's ridiculous. I do have an answer to Amoonguss, guys. I'm actually really, really proud that I do have an answer. Look at that. Drowsy with the crit as well. So, you're about to see my my Amoonguss answer. Yeah, I should have endeavoured. I should have endeavoured that turn, shouldn't I? Okay, so you're about to see my Amoonguss answer here. Let me make sure I chose the right move there. Good. Does that knock out? Oh, actually, I should have gone for the Rock Slide because they're going to try Will-O-Wisp again, aren't they? That's okay. That's okay. Oh, actually, maybe they don't because maybe they go for the Spore into that slot, and they're not going to Spore and Will-O-Wisp the same slot. I imagine probably Spore Drowsy. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so we got off very luckily there. Okay, so I didn't realise that you can't skill swap Photosynthesis away. So we've got rid of the Amoonguss. Wow, we got very fortunate. Because the Drowsy's Insomnia. So if they'd have spored the Great Tusk, I was thinking, oh, the Insomnia would just wake it up. But apparently you can't do that. My opponent's not doing a very good job of stalling out my Trick Room. Roaring Moon. Are they going to terrestrialize the flying type, do you think? I hope they do. That's a protect. It's a protect for now. They're definitely flying type, aren't they? No! Get the avoid. They're going into the Drowsy though. They really don't want me to get Trick Room up again. Oh, that's really frustrating. I think that we might have just lost. We were probably going to win, but we might have just lost. Just on that. Oh, that's a shame. That is a shame. They definitely terrestrialized, didn't they? I think we need to protect. We need to hope that... Yeah, the Rock Slide miss. If we'd have got that, that would have been GG. We actually would have won. Gone 2 for 2 with the team, can you believe? So there's the Flying Terror. Yeah, this would have been in the bag. So it's not over yet, of course. I need them to target into Great Tusk. And then I need to hit this Rock Slide without getting KO'd. They Tailwind. So my opponent obviously doesn't know. They're not familiar with the Pokemon speed tiers. There's the Acrobatics. We've missed something again. Roaring Moon. Okay, I'd rather it be the Roaring Moon that we miss than the Talonflame. I don't want to be dealing with burns and potential Flare Blitzes. Oh, they still got another Pokemon. I totally forgot they had another Pokemon in the back. Yeah, so their Tailwind makes complete sense. Yeah, no, we're not going to win this one. Unless Copperaja somehow survives this turn and we get the double, but we don't. Acrobatics. And Headlong Rush, you got to imagine. Or an Earthquake. So yeah, disappointing. I think we probably would have won. If I'd hit that Rock Slide, we wouldn't have lost Drowsy. I'd have at least had the Trick Room pressure again. But what can you do? That's the way it goes. GG. Okay, I'm only going to have a couple more games. I'm going to switch over to my regular team. And once I lose with that team, I'll jump back on to the Elephant team. Because otherwise, I'll end up just losing all the games, won't I? If I'm playing the Elephant team the whole time. This is what we want. But yeah, in Ontario, I'll get a code and I'll send it to you, and you can give the team a try. Okay, let's see what we got. This makes me wonder if the Fluttermane has Trick Room or not. Lilligant in the lead would be really annoying. If they're willing to just spam Sleep Powder, that is. Yeah, sure. That'd be really cool if we could set that up. I'd be happy to do that. Yeah, for sure. We could do a multi-battle. Murkrow, Iron Moth. I'm thinking King Gambit, Annihilate. Yeah, we'll try that. We'll try that. Gardevoir is pretty good. Great Tusk is pretty good. But we'll try this. So I don't. That's not. No, it is. It's Torkoal Lilligant. Okay. Going to be dealing with the Focus Sash on this Lilligant. I can tell you that much. I might just go. Kamikaze and attack my own Murkrow. I do have to be careful of Earth Power. No, here's what we do. Here's what we do. We play it safe. We lose a turn of Tailwind doing this, but I think it's the right play. After you. Okay, so after you Eruption. Oh, after you Earth Power. Okay, great. Phew! I'm glad that was what we saw. I'm glad I went for the Protect. Okay, so... Oh, it's so risky switching in though, isn't it? If they do go for the Fire move, could be in trouble. We're going to hit our own Murkrow, but so be it. This Lilligant definitely has a Sash, right? So if I can get that gone before it starts going for Sleep Powders, that'd be ideal. No Sash. Okay. Is this going to knock out? I don't think it will, right? No, not quite. Eruption. Big damage. Here we go. Oh, 3 damage. Okay, can't get too excited yet. We're not winning. That's Roaring Moon coming in. Get a speed boost. Okay. I think now's the turn we get King Gambit in. We go for the Sludge Wave. There's no way they steal Terror, right? In the face of Iron Moth. No, they don't. That's really good damage, look at that. Tailwind, they're going to match. No, Night Slash. Interesting. Not a Throat Chop. Okay, so we've got the momentum. It's not over yet by any means, but we've got the momentum. Fluttermane. So we know that it's not got the booster energy. I think now's the turn I just go for it, right? I mean, if they protect, that could be a bit of a problem. I think this is the right play. Fluttermane is the one terrestrializing. Oh no! So they're gonna resist the Sucker Punch. They don't protect though. Look at the damage, insane. Okay, well this should be GG. Actually, no, we can't say that. We can't say that. Comes down to this damage, which it's going to do a lot. But we're pretty bulky. We're not assault vested, of course, but I did EV it to be very defensively bulky, especially defensively bulky. Come on, King Gambit, you can do it. Yeah, look at that, no problem. No problem. Let's double check. Yeah, so we want to get Tailwind up again. We don't need to, but we're going to. I don't know, the Sucker Punch might have been a roll. It's close. Ah, there we go, got the job done. Nice. Okay, I'm going to switch back to the Elephant team. I'm going to have one more game, and then I'm going to finish the stream there for tonight. But before I do, I'll bring the code up as well. And to be honest, I think that maybe there are improvements could be made to it, like the Ice Punch on Drowsy. I was considering Dazzling Gleam, because I was thinking, you know, next to Fanpy and Trick Room, I can Endeavour and then Dazzling Gleam while endeavouring the other slot and pick up potentially 2 KOs. But I've gone for the Ice Punch, obviously, for the weakness policy activation. But if you want to change anything, or you think anything would be better, let me know. Okay, sure. When did you want to play? Did you want to play tonight? Yeah, sure. I'm going to hop into another game with the Elephants, and then we can play after. And then I'll go after that game. After our multi-battle. Yeah, sure. Okay. Oh, this is a bulky team. Look at this one. They've got the Firewater Grass Core. They've got Grimmsnarl for screens. We don't have a way to stop Amoonguss now that we know that you can't use skill swap on photosynthesis. That makes things a bit tricky. Maybe we don't fight this one in Trick Room. I'm actually thinking Iron Treads Copperaja in the lead. Threaten the Grimmsnarl. Yeah, we don't need to go Trick Room. If they lead the Annihilate though, we might be in a bit of trouble. Great Tusk and Donphan or Fanpy. I suppose it's got to be Donphan. Let's see. Grimmsnarl, Arcanine. So this was the lead that I thought they might lead with, and I was hoping they would lead with. Okay, so I am mindful of potential Trick Room, but we'll see. Yeah, we do this and we Rock Slide. Mindful of potential Trick Room, mindful of Fake Out, I mean. I think this is our play, though. So we see a Terrestrialization immediately. Water Arcanine. Grass Arcanine. Nice, yeah, makes sense. Weakens the ground damage. Not going to weaken the... I mean, it will weaken the rock damage. But it'll still be effective. Just not super. And what's hilarious is we've got the Mega Horn as well. So we might even see that picking up the KO if we can hit it. There's Reflect. They've got to go into the Iron Treads, right? Because they've intimidated the Copperaja. And Avoid again. It's not working out with the Rock Slide on this team. Okay. So with the Reflect, Mega Horn's not gonna get the job done, is it? Nah. Maybe should have gone for the Rock Slide. Oh no, they've got the berry anyway, so it wouldn't have got the job done either way. We actually survived, look at that. I will try to. If you can let me know when that would be. And I'll try to join that as well, because that would be good. The problem is I work on the weekends. But maybe I could figure something out there. Hopefully I can. What are we doing here? So we just go for the Iron Heads. The double Iron Head, why not? Okay, that gives me some time. That means I can see if I have any free days and then get some time off. Let's have a look. I assume that's the weekend. Yeah, that's the weekend. Okay, I'll see what I can do. I'll see if I can get those days off. So we're actually up in terms of Pokemon numbers. We've seen their Terrestrialization. And we've gotten rid of their Intimidate as well. What do I want to bring in? I wish you could see their team. Okay, on sheer offensive power, it's got to be Great Tusk, I guess. So Flutter Mane, that's going to make things a bit difficult. Amoonguss. Yeah, the Dazzling Gleam might just get the job done on both of my Pokemon. Yeah, they just Rage Powder and Dazzling Gleam. That's a perfectly acceptable play. So we're going to do this. We should survive the Dazzling Gleam. They get to go for Protect, actually. Hopefully they spore into the Copperaja. That's no damage, look at that. No, they spore into the Great Tusk, unfortunately. It's going to be a tough one to see through. I mean, they're free. What they should do here is just Shadow Ball into the Copperaja, because we're not going to wake up. Hopefully they don't, though. Hopefully they just go for the Dazzling Gleam, and we survive, and they don't Rage Powder. Taking their time. Yeah, they do Rage Powder, unfortunately. We do actually survive. Weakness policy as well. If we'd have protected Great Tusk instead of Copperaja, we'd be in a really interesting spot. Copperaja doing everything it can, but it's not going to be enough. Okay. So we're going to protect, hopefully wake up. The problem is I'm not convinced that Arshad gets the KO, so it's got to be the high horsepower. So we stay asleep, unfortunately. Donovan takes that surprisingly well. If we get a crit here... Oh, we knock it out. We get the crit. Wow. Oh, it's Rocky Helmet, though. That might have put... Oh, no, we'd lose because Dazzling Gleam's single target now. I was getting a bit too excited there. If we'd have woken up with Great Tusk and got the Protect, then this might have been winnable. Yeah. See how much damage the Ice Shard does. A lot. GG. But this is what I mean with the team. Like, I can see how to win. It definitely can win, but it definitely needs that bit of luck. I mean, of course it does, right? It's an elephant team, super restricted in what I could use. But yeah, things would have gone slightly different there. Protected the Great Tusk instead. Maybe that could have worked out. If we'd have woken up, maybe as well. Okay. So I'm gonna share the battle team now. So I'll get a code up for you. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Okay, here we go. There's the code, so you can give it a try. But if anyone asks you what you're doing, do say to them that you know Drowsy isn't an elephant. Because I imagine someone will be like, but Drowsy's not an elephant. Why is Drowsy on the team? So I know, it's not an elephant. but it's okay. Really disappointed that the skill swap doesn't work. That's the only reason Drowsy has it, is to make us immune to sleep. I suppose you can still use it with Copperaja, but then you lose the sheer force. You can use it with Donphan and Fampi as well. Yeah, no worries. Let me know how it goes. So we've got to change that, unfortunately, to 1 and 2. Thanks. We actually got a win with it, believe it or not, in the very first game, and we actually could have and should have won game 2, and there was a way out for game 3, but that was a bit more difficult. So overall, quite pleased with how the teams functioned. Okay, so Nontaro, how are we doing for time? Oh, okay, Banks here as well. So are you guys ready? You might have to tell me the rules for multi-battle as well, because I don't actually know. Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, so that's how we're doing it. Let me back out of this. Okay, so before we begin, how does this work? Do I have to choose my team? Oh, let me. Oh, mate, it doesn't matter, does it? You can send me the code. Okay, sure. Okay, great. You can send me the code either in chat here. Yeah, just do it in chat here. It should be fine, right? And in multi-battles, we can target any Pokemon. Is that right? Because yeah, I've not done a multi-battle before, except for in Sun and Moon, where it was actually part of the game. I did play in Sun and Moon some multi-battles. Okay, great. Yep, I see the code. Okay. Oh no, I've done it wrong. Sorry, I did see it, but then the message went away. Okay, let's do this. Okay. So we attack any Pokemon, is that right? Enough trainers have been found. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's do this. So a multi-battle with Team Thailand. The World Cup winners and all-round good guys. Let's do it. Okay. think we're going to go with... I'm going to go with this. Oh, okay, so you don't attack your teammate. Thanks for telling me. It's a good job you told me. Okay, let's do this. Oh, I know how it is. It's 2 versus 2, but you don't know what your partner is going to do. I see. Okay, Nontaro, let's do it. You know, I fancy Toxicroak. It's part of the reason why I picked the team. I think if we see some iron bundles, we can do it. Let's do it. Let's go. If we see some iron bundles, I think Toxicroak is going to come in handy there. Roaring Moon or Scizor? I think I'd bring a Moongus for some extra support, and I bring either Roaring Moon or Scizor for that damage. You know what? We'll bring Roaring Moon. Yeah, I think that's fine. What do we have on Scizor? We've got Terra Blast, Bullet Punch, and Brick Break, of course. Yeah. I think this is okay. I'm going to go with those 3. Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Oh, I got a quick flash of the opposing teams there. Hopefully I won't let us down. I don't know, seeing those Pokemon, I saw quite a few Paradox Pokemon there. Now I'm starting to second guess my choices. Okay. Iron Jugulist. First time I've seen this Pokemon, I think. Bit of lag there. Oh, this is pretty good. This is quite a nice lead. Good job, Montaro. Bringing the Flutter Mane. I like it. So I'm gonna go for the. Oh, you need to press A. Oh, I see. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. Why is that the case? Why does it not do it on its own? Okay, so I think we've got a pretty easy play here. And again, they do want a Tailwind, right? So maybe I don't go for the Fake Out into that slot. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, is it going to be Ghost? Steel, okay. So I want to deny them Tailwind. That's why we've gone for this play. So we got the faster Fake Out. Yeah, so definitely Assault Vest on the Iron Hands. That's no surprise. I do have to be careful here because I could get doubled. No, we'll stay in, and we're gonna go. We can go for damage. We could see a flying move come out, but it's... Does it have a flying move? I don't know. We'll go for this. Straight Dazzling Gleam. So yeah, there is the Tailwind. And a Volt Switch. Okay. What's coming in here? Roaring Moon. Booster energy. Okay, so that's the Iron Juggler's gone at least. They get a free switch, but we're fully healed up on Toxicroak. And they can't terrestrialize. Iron Moth. Okay. That does make things a bit tricky. A big part of me does want to terrestrialize, but if they go for the double into Toxicroak, because I think they just acrobatics into Toxicroak and go for the Sludge Wave. Oh, actually, no. I think... Oh, you know, I might survive it. I might. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. I'm going to terrestrialize. Hang on a minute. What's going on here? Does every player get to terrestrialize in multi-battles? I guess so. Oh, no. Oh, no, I didn't know. I'm sorry, Nontaro. Had I known, I would not have terrestrialized. I thought that they couldn't terrestrialize again. So yeah, we're going to see the acrobatics for sure then. Actually get the avoid on Toxicroak. Oh, crit onto Fluttermane though, not ideal. And the Dragon Dance, okay. Nice. I like it. I like it. Excellent. Okay. Now, we're just going for damage. So we see it protect. Toxicroak takes. Oh, we get burned though. That's not ideal. So not having a lot of luck here. I mean, we dodged the first heat wave, but it's crazy how little damage we took there, considering that's Life Orb, and we've got the Dry Skin ability. Just goes to show how bulky the Assault Vest set is on Toxicroak. Okay, but I'm liking our position. Nontaro's coming through for us. He's definitely coming through for us. I'm gonna switch because they're forced to go after. They're forced to go after Great Tusk here. Right? Or I could bring in Roaring Moon as well. We'll go Roaring Moon. We'll pull a switch. We risk potentially losing a Moongus if I just switch that in. Obviously, we want the Rock Slide to hit. No, straight Ice Spinner. There we go. And the Acrobatics comes out. Okay, but Nontari's Trick Room is really paying dividends. So double Roaring Moon on the field. And how are we doing? 2 turns of Trick Room left. Don't need Stomping Tantrum. Obviously don't want to get redirected either. So Freight Chop's definitely the play. I think Iron Moth has access to Dazzling Gleam, but whether or not it's on this one, we'll see. We'll go into the Iron Moth. Okay, so we don't see any Dazzling Gleams. I get the burn on Ontaro's Roaring Moon though. But I get the revenge kill anyway. Nice. The synchronized animation from the Roaring Moons. Okay, let's think about this. So, it makes things a little bit awkward. I'm debating whether or not to Tailwind. I don't think we can afford to, though. No, we attack into Roaring Moon all day long. Because we're probably going to lose one of our Roaring Moons here. It'll probably be my one, right? Since this is the not burned one. We see the Terrastal. Okay, nice. Yeah, of course, Nontaro hasn't Terrastalized yet. So that puts the ball in our ballpark for sure. So they try to go for the double. Thankfully, don't get it. And the Terrastalization helps Roaring Moon stick around. Perfect. So yeah, kind of wish I had gone for the Tailwind now. That still straight knocks out. Look at that. Not surprising, actually. Not surprising. It's not a Vulcan Pokemon. Okay, this is going all right. Well, I'm not keeping track of how many Pokemon we're going up against. Garganical. Just Garganical. Sure, we can deal with that. Okay, so let me think. Oh, this might be a long end game though, because Nontaro's on his last Pokemon, and then it's going to come down to me. What do we do here? Oh, I can't Spore it either, can I? Oh, that makes things awkward. Oh, here's what we do. Here's what we do. Because I think we see a Protect. We don't see a Protect. Oh no. Salt Cure. Okay, so my Moongus is not min speed. So I'm hoping we're going to outspeed this Garganical. because we need to hit this move. It's the only way. Let me make sure I've selected the right one. I have. Show me protect, or at least show me outspeeding it, please. Yes, we do. Yes, good, 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 good. Yeah, I don't want to be going up against Garganical 1v1 in the end game. Thank you very much. Oh, when I remembered Garganical's ability and that I can't spore it, I was like, oh no, we've got the burn Toxicroak as well. So we've got our weakened Drain Punches. Nice, I'm liking it, I'm liking it. Have some health, Nontaro. You deserve it. So a bit of a slow end game, but I'm still very pleased, very pleased. Nontaro's just played this so well as well. I've done my part. I'm glad that I recognised getting the Amogus in there. Might be able to get the Pollen Puff off. But yeah, after squandering the Terastallization earlier on as well, this has been great. The Trick Room play from Nontaro as well. Perfect, just perfect. Well done, really, really nice play. Thailand's world champion, what do you expect? Thailand's world champion, Thailand's champion, and World Cup winner, what do you expect? It's pretty satisfying turning the tables on Garganical, honestly. Garganical wants a slow end game, but it's getting a slow one, but it's a slow one for it as opposed to for our side. Haven't won yet though, so I can't be bragging too much. Just keep doing the same thing. Nice damage. Yeah, there's the recover. So we might have to see another couple of Dragon Dances. I'm confident we can see this one out. Because even though I've got burned Toxicroak in the back, I've got Vacuum Wave, which is a special move. Let's have a quick check. I've got Roaring Moon as well, so I feel like I've got enough pressure. We'll go for another Pollen Puff. And then I might consider switching. We'll see. Yeah, I think next turn's a turn that we switch. Because hopefully, not if Nontaro goes for the attack. Or we might be getting the free switch anyway. These animations that are taking the time now. So either way, I think the play is to switch in Toxicroak. Okay, so Amogus doesn't survive, so we get the free switch, which I'm really, really happy with. Because now I can just go for the fake out. I think we've been seeing leftovers, haven't we? So, no Covert Cloak. Nothing that I'm missing, I don't think. So there's the Protect. They have had it this whole time. Not surprising. Not surprising at all. Still a bit of a tentative end game. think we just go straight for the vacuum wave. It's not terrible damage. Oh no. Let's see how much HP is the Roaring Moon on. Should be fine, right? We should win from here. There should be job done. Yeah, this is fine. We've won. We've won this. I'll bring in Roaring Moon just for the extra insurance. We can threaten the big Stomping Tantrum. No, the Iron Head, in fact, that'd do more damage. So there's a Protect. Nice. Dragon Dance Roaring Moon. I'll have to give that a try. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Organical. Go for the double. Not going to get it. You need a bit more than that as well, I think, at this stage. GG. Nontaro, well played. Really, really well played. That was really, really, really well done. Is there another Pokemon coming out? There's not, is there? It must be. It's still showing the animations. There's another Pokemon. All this time, there's been another Pokemon. Of course, yeah, the Iron Hands. We haven't finished that off yet, have we? That's fine, because this will finish it. Sad to see it go. Put in so much work. There we go, it's into that. There's not another Pokemon, is there? We did it, there we go. GG's, guys. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. I'm glad you recommended this one for me. I've had the elephant thing on the screen the whole time as well. But either way, yeah, no, that was a lot of fun. GG's Nontaro. Really well played. Really, really well played. Thanks a lot for suggesting this. That was a ton of fun. Yeah, super fun. That was, yeah, can't say enough about that one. That was a really good way to end the stream as well. So thanks a lot for coming out, guys. Thanks a lot for jumping on Nontaro, Gun, and everyone else. So you've got the code for the Elephant team now. If you want me to put it up again, just shoot me a message. You'll get that one. And yeah, take care, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. I'll let you know about the tournament as well next month. Bye, guys.